This is the integrated development environment for Profound.js Spaces. In the middle, we have the canvas area where you design your application's interface in a point-and-click manner, as well as edit code and text files. The ribbon at the top consists of several tabs to help you add new files, make changes to your application, manage your application server, as well as launch and test your application. Then we have widgets, which are components you can add to your application's interface. Widgets can be organized into sets. You can use the Profound.js default widget sets or create your own. When a widget is added to the canvas, you can control its look and behavior through the Properties window. Each widget has many properties you can adjust. Your workspace consists of one or more files, which you can manage using this file tree. Your files can have properties. For example, through properties, we can map a file to a specific URL, or you can designate a file as a starting point for your application. Your application start file is usually a special file called a rich display. Rich displays are stored in JSON format and contain your screen design as well as your application logic. Other types of files may include your application's README, images, CSS or Cascading style sheet files, and JavaScript files. The next tab is the Database tab. Here you can manage your configured relational database and do things like add tables, manage table columns, set up primary keys and indexes, edit your data, or import Excel spreadsheets. By default, a new workspace is configured to use a MariaDB database, but other relational databases are supported as well. The Database tab can be used to add widgets to the canvas that are bound to database fields. It can also be used to automatically generate a starting point for database-driven applications, as well as add user interfaces like database grids and forms. Next is the Git tab. Git is a version control system that allows you to commit changes and view a history of those changes. Your application's Git repository can be connected to your GitHub account if you have one. On the right side of the IDE, you'll find several more tabs. First, the Screens tab. Every rich display file can have one or more related screens. Each screen will have its own name and its own set of properties. You can use the Properties window to specify various screen details such as browser title, animation behavior, and more. The next tab shows a list of fields. Fields are dynamic values that are bound to the widgets on your user interface. Through fields, your application logic is able to control the user interface and collect information from the end user. The Elements tab shows a list of all widgets on the current screen and allows you to arrange them to follow a specific tab order. Finally, the Logic view contains a list of routines. Each routine is a piece of business logic, usually attached to an event on the user interface. Routines are comprised of steps, which you can create by answering simple questions, or for more advanced requirements by writing snippets of JavaScript code. And so now you have a high-level understanding of the different parts of the Profound.js integrated development environment.